Hello, in this session we're going to look at entering text as an article and then linking to that particular article. I'm going to click in here to the back end. Okay, and as you can see, I've already logged in. And what I'm going to do now is enter some content. So if I go to Content, Article Manager, and add new article. Now you would have noticed in the previous video we had created categories. As you can see here, when you're presented with a new article, okay, I'm going to name the article now in a second. I'll just copy and paste. But I'll come back to that. In this one here, you can see category. It's uncategorized, but you can see there the categories I've created. In this case, I'm going to select golf swing as the category because my article I'm going to paste in is all about the golf swing. And now I've just copied and pasted it, so what I'm going to do here is just paste in that particular article. So there you can see an article created, and it's called four important factors of, just put that and paste it in as the title. Okay, just save and do it. Now in relation to the alias here, do not put anything in there. What the system will do is it will rewrite this in SEO format. Okay, so you can just leave that blank. Here in the article itself, we can see there I've pasted in the text, and as you can see here, we have the tiny MCE editor. In relation to the editor, we can get other editors. Again, it's very basic: bold, italic, underline, relation to the text, bullet points, and stuff like that. Now, I've pasted this from Notepad, so it should go in directly as raw text. If I actually look at the HTML of it, I can just click on the HTML. I'll get a pop-up, and you can see there's the paragraph tag and the line break tags, and etc. Okay, so it's just it's gone in as HTML. Now there's if I were to paste or copy that, what I'm going to do is for every web page you do, this article is going to be a web page in itself, and for every one you do, you should have meta tags. Okay, so I'm going to use this heading as my meta tag information. Over here on the right hand side, you can see metadata options. Okay, and I'm going to paste that in as the description and the keywords. You can see I can also put in an author and global rights if necessary. You can also see here I have article options, and this is various options. Do I want to show the author, parent? What we'll do is we'll leave in all of these as global, see how it looks, and then come back and change it. Then in publishing options, you can see created by, I can select a user of the system, the created date, start publishing and finishing publishing. I'm going to leave those blank because by leaving it blank, it will put in today's date. It will start publishing today, and the finish publishing will be set to never. Okay, again, I could always come back in and edit these. So I'm just going to save and close. And you can see there 4 importance of a golf swing. Okay, I'm now going to create a menu item to link to that. Okay, so if I go to menus and main menu, just have a look at the main menu first. And what you can see is when on the default install, Joomla has actually inserted a home page. Let's just have a quick look here. This is the home page. As a blank at the moment, but we can pop something in. However, this front page is known as a front page component, and I'll come to that a little later. Okay, so I want to add a new page. So I click new. So this is going to be a new link. Okay, first of all, it's the type of what am I going to link to? Now, as I said in Joomla before, we have article pages. But we also have modules and plugins, and we can have components. So lots of different stuff we can link to. So when I click select, it's going to bring me up everything that I can possibly link to at the moment. So very news feeds, web links, user profiles, and various types of articles. Okay, and in relation to the article, it's the article layout you want to look at. We'll do all this now in this particular video. At this time, I want to select single article. So I'll click single article, because this is I'm linking to one single article. Now on the right hand side here, it's saying, well, which article do you want to select an article, which article do you want to do? So I'll click select change. Now the fact is I've only one created at the moment, so I'll just click on that. Okay, and now I'm going to give it a menu title on the left hand side. So I'll call this golf swing. Okay. Again, like before, I can leave out the alias. As you can see here, this is the actual link to that particular article. Okay, as you can see there, it's in the menu item root, so that means it's going to be up beside the home page there. And if I just click save now, we'll have a quick look at this. Okay, so if I come home here and refresh my site, you can see there it's put in a button called Golf Swing on the main menu. So if I click on Golf Swing, you can see there the four important factors of the golf swing, and there's my text. Okay, you can see there it's also showing the category, the published date and time, written by, and the number of hits. And on the right here I can see the print icon or email to a friend. Okay, if you do not want these shown, okay, let's go back here. There's two options I have here. If I go to article options, I can say, well, do you want to show the title? Yes or no, hide or show. Show the category, hide or show, stuff like that. And you can see here it's using global. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to close this. And first of all, set the global setting. Now I'm back here at the, so I come back here to Article Manager. And I'm going to set the global settings for all articles. And that's here under options. Okay. So you can see there, show title. If I come back here, if you remember, I cut this off and pasted it in as the title. So that means so I'm happy enough for the show title. I'm not going to link the titles here. Show intro text, yes, I want that. Show category, no, I won't. And I won't link to it later. The author, no, I'm going to hide that. And with the date published navigation, I'm just going to hide them as well. To read more, I'm going to leave that instead of like that. The icons here, to show the print icon, show the, I'm going to hide these, show the email icon, show the hits. Okay, so I've set global settings there for this, and if I come back here and save, okay, and refresh this, because remember this article, it was set, I didn't change any of the global settings, and if I refresh that, you can see now it's removed that piece of information. It's also removed the two icons here on the right. However, in any article, if I save and close there, so close. Okay, in any article, I can go back in and override the global settings. Okay, so under here, under article options, again, if I didn't want to show the title, I can click hide, and I just save that now. Okay, and refresh this. That has overridden we can see there, once we refresh it, the title is gone. Again, we can always go back in and put it in if we require it. Okay, so that's an article. Now let's say we want to show the category. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put in another article here. So let's go again. I'm going to type it. So improve your golf swing. Okay, 3 tips to improve your golf swing. Okay, let's get this. So I'm going to copy that. Okay, and sorry, I'm in Article Manager, so I'll have a new article. And I'm just going to paste this in. Okay, I'm going to put the heading. Okay, and paste that in, like so. Okay, so I've 3 tips to improve your golf swing. Okay, and I'm going to put it in the golf swing category, and you can see there's my text. Okay, I'm going to save and close that. And as you can see here, I have 2 articles now inside of the category called golf swing. I'm now going to link to the actual golf swing folder. So I go to menu and main menu. Now the last time I just linked to golf swing, I just linked to one single article in that. And this time now I'm going to link to an actual category. So I'll go new, and again select the type. So I'm going to have the category blog style layout here. So click on category blog. Okay, and so over here on the right, it's asking me to choose a category, and it's going to be golf swing because I have 2 articles there already. And I'll just put about this one to the swing. Right, so again, the alias there's the link to it, and I have a lot of options here. I'm just going to leave them for a second and come back to them, and I'm just going to save it close. I just want to have a look at it first, so we'll come back here to golf swing. I'll click home, and you can see now it's added a new menu item called all about golf swing, all about the swing, Okay, so you can see there are 3 tips to improve your golf swing, the full article, and then we have 4 important factors of the golf swing. Okay, and as you can see there, it's separated out a bit. It's in a columnar fashion. Okay, let's just change a few things on how this looks. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go back here to about the swing. Okay, this is the menu item and how it's going to look. And if you look at there's a category options. I can use it, select all the global stuff there. The blog layout options here. And because I've selected blog, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to choose, so the layout option will be leading articles 1, intro articles, so say 10, and columns 1, and links 1 as well. Okay, and I'll include that in all subcategories. Okay, you'll see how this looks now in a second. So if I close this, say close, I'm actually going to go back to the content of each one as well. So I'm going to go back to Article Manager here, and I'm going to, rather than showing the full article, I'm just going to show the full first paragraph in that layout. So if I click, first of all, 3 tips to improve your golf swing, and here is the first paragraph. Now rather than showing the whole article, I just want to show the first paragraph and read more. Now how we do that is just place your cursor at the end of the first paragraph and click the read more, and you can see there it inserts on top of the red line. And I'm going to save and close that, and I'm going to do exactly the same with 4 important factors of the golf swing. Okay, so come to my first paragraph, click in at the end, have my cursor flashing at the end, click the read more, and save that. Okay, save and close. Again, you can come back in and change them as much as you like. Let's go back here and have a look at how this looks. Okay, and okay. So there's the menu button, okay, about the swing. Okay, but this time I can only see the first paragraph, and then it gives me a read more button onto the rest or the full article. And again, same the 4 importance of the and I can click on that, and go to the full article itself. Okay, again, all we need to do with this is practice a bit more by putting in a few more articles and a few more categories, and that will show us how to construct text. Okay, in our next video we'll look at how to insert images and how to get the best value or shape on the images. Thank you for your attention.